Hello everyone and welcome into yet another live stream. Day 180, there we go. And yeah, with same thing, honestly. Just this, except I finally get it. You see, I was expecting this to be just an engine, but it's not. It's actually kind of game-ready things. And because of that, whenever you think about introducing something to your game in Unreal Engine, you have to remember that it's probably already included in Unreal Engine and you just don't have to implement it yourself. Which is helpful, won't lie, but I just wish I knew that earlier. Because here's the thing. First of all, let me show you what I kind of did in between, which is not a lot, only the thing that made me realize that. And is when I press space, you can see this red thing appearing. And you see, what is this red thing? Well, this red thing is a trace, which basically means it checks if I'm colliding with something. Like, for example, this block, as you can see, it shows me the collision point. And it is festive because let's say that you want to make a system for climbing up a block, right? Normally you would have to make a detection system. No, you can just add this trace, and then when you walk up to a block, then you can add a launch so that when it detects that there's something in front of you, it launches you up. And just like that, I can make it not really a climbing system. This is just to show just how powerful Unreal Engine is. Just, you know, because right now I'm jumping normally, but if I get closer, but it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous how many things there are. So here's what we are going to do today. All right, I kind of have a list. Well, not really a list. We will make a list right now. And let me just get a sip. Oh yeah, right. This is the thing. Basically, it says that if we are hitting something, then launch the target up, and if we are not, then jump. That's it. We could change it to 100 if we want. We could also set it as an override. And now if we do it like this, then we can once again jump normally. But if we move it to a block, then it launches us up. That's simple. What we could also do, because this also gives us the actor, which basically means, yeah, I was trying to do that over here. If we could get actor top, something like that, get actor height. No, well, scale makes sense. Scale 3D, relative scale. What's base scale? What is a relative scale? Maybe relative scale is what I was looking for. That we'll need break vector because we only want to go up. Connect these and Z up there, and maybe not actually. Maybe don't multiply even. Maybe launch isn't also the correct function for this. That's also a possibility. Yeah, override kind of. Okay, it is completely correct to use this. Now we move over to something, all of a sudden stop moving forward and we start moving up, just get launched. I'm pretty certain there is some sweet spot to it. 5 times, let's see. Oh, it's not really overriding then, is it? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, because on the XY override, now I want Z override. Ah, okay, that could explain it actually. And now if we do this, then we are all of a sudden stopping me there. Why? Wait, what? Why? Well, we could make a wall hang if we want, like this. Now if we go for it, we can attach ourselves to a wall. Like this, and we're stuck. Festive. But basically, 100 for now, because I like the launching, it's fun. Yeah, that's what I realized. So here's the thing. Today, I would like to do 4 things, ideally. Might as well. We might actually finish 3.5 if we're quick enough. So, starting the first one, which will be really simple, it will be Kelvin Basic UI. Because I just feel like, you know, it's... I'm getting once again this Windows bug, which means that I cannot use the bar, what's it called? Taskbar. Yes, taskbar. Unreal Engine 5. Displaying elements of, yes, I'm guessing that's what it should be. Yeah, I can't use read the bar, so I have to use both screens in order to kind of achieve this. Alright, great. So, using faces and HUDs, yes, that's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. There's nothing more, just... Okay, well, then let's guess how we would go about making this HUD. Which I'm guessing would be with Blueprint class and... player controllers, active responsible for controlling a pawn used by the player. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Active component, all classes. That looks interesting. Rename, if I may. BP player HUD. I'm guessing that would be something I'll be interested in, right? Instruction skipped, active begin overlap, and begin play. That sounds boring. Is this what I'm looking for? Might be. Also, over here. No. User interface, okay. Widget blueprint. That sounds interesting. I have to pick one. Is going blindly a bad idea? Is doing it completely blindly a good idea, actually? I'm wondering. Alright, so components, play controllers, game features, modules. Well, I mean, this does seem reasonable. User interface, maybe there's something. Scripting, yeah, kinda. Property binding. This looks interesting. Return node, custom my character. Okay, that's not quite. Oh boy. Alright, let's start simple. Just Unreal Engine 5 create a health bar, because I believe that's kind of hello world of not YouTube videos. You yuck. Widget blueprint. I was close then. Alright. Force delete. And what we need is user interface. Obviously, okay, so it was, okay, great. And now it will be, that's it, it's the right BP health bar. Why not? Decent start, I would say. Okay, oh yeah, that seems actually quite nice, won't lie. I already moved something, haven't I? Whoops. So, now what you are doing, variables, yeah, that's obvious. I'm not care about the logic part. Logic part is quite logical, but that's what less logical and more knowledge based. This right click inside drive window and create widget node. Okay. Is it inside player? Begin play, create widget. Shut it. Vibrations are really not working great with a microphone which is bolted to the table. Create widgets. HUD widgets. Is there a difference? That doesn't seem to be. C. Oh, I read a secret class. No, unfortunately, HUD. No? None. That's the only one. Certain. Ah, boy. Unless that class would be BP underscore health bar. There we go, that makes more sense. Does it? No. No. Does it? Yes, it makes more sense. Great. Which means right now we can also Okay, so you are also creating a variable and adding to viewport. Yeah, honestly, it's not as crazy. Yeah, kind of logical. New variable, well, maybe not new variable, only how about health bar. This is obviously all work in progress, and in the end, probably health bar will be responsible for all the bars and things. Add to viewport. Add to viewport. Yes. Lovely. I know it makes sense, but oh well. I'm hoping that it should be in the player. Because if it shouldn't... Oh, okay, it worked so far. That's neat. There's nothing there, so not that surprising. Arrive, yeah, rendering weapons on, but that will be later on. I'll have to... When I'll be doing graphics, this will be important. Because then... Oh, that is nice. That is really nice. Really nice. Okay, adjusting character variables and BBFS blueprint. Jump. Yeah, you're doing energy and stuff and whatnot. Yeah, variable basic stuff. How do you get it to the widget though? There we go. Horizontal box as a progress bar, huh? That's what I was interested in. Alright, I'm guessing that would be it for the tutorial because I don't think we'll need any more. Let's just add some stuff. For example, like... boy. Let's add a variable. Why not? Yeah, over here we have... It's starting to be a mess, but who cares? Let's add health. Why not? As a float. Sick. And now on creation, let's just set... nope, I meant HP as a variable, get HP. No, wait, set HP actually. Set HP, I could have just gotten it straight away. Let's say that's 100, because why not? On the creation, so that nothing will be screwed up, because it's the init time, and init time is a nice time. We all like init time. And this is like Scratch, honestly. Oh. Okay. And now just create a widget. Well, it's created, I suppose, over here. And now for the image progress bar. It sounds like something, right? No, not quite progress bar. I don't... Okay, which portion of this... Am I supposed to like pick the size of this? What happens if I pick the size that's too large? It's so confusing. Well, not confusing, only I just don't know a single thing. Okay, so we need a canvas panel. Got it. Canvas panel. And now we are rolling. Because now that we have a canvas panel, we can... is there anything else required for the boilerplate? Horizontal box, vertical box. Well, you added the progress bar. Okay, so that's for the niceness, so that people... oh well. As if I care. There we go. Now we have the progress bar, which we can add right here. Oh, I like it. It's like a boss fight HP. Festive, not the top. I really like that. Okay, now this progress bar, I'm guessing I should rename it to HP bar, because then if I ever want to access it right here, I'm guessing it would be set HP bar. HP bar, no, really. Get BP health bar. Kinda. We're getting there. Maybe, okay, maybe a bit more tutorial, if I may. Yeah, cool. How are you setting it exactly? Boy, there's a lot more boilerplate than I expected. Click the graph. Oh my goodness gracious me! You really have to say it. You really have to set a boilerplate for this. That's ridiculous. In comparison to the rest we've seen, that's quite a contrast, isn't it? Cast to BP player, and that's on event construct that gets player character the 0. I'm guessing yes, would certainly make sense. And then you are just set my character. Wait, what? No, you have a variable for the character. You will be able to access the variables from BP first person character blueprint. Oh, okay. Play. Don't play with me right now. Player character. Okay, kind of makes sense. The blueprint. Oh boy, obviously there's 5 million session result. Kinda, maybe. Just promote this to a variable. You can't! Can't you? I need promote pin to variable. There is a note to promote pin to variable. Can I just do it like more directly? Really? I feel like they did it in a bit more of a simple way. No, that doesn't seem right. So we can't just promote it to a variable for some reason. Alright, well then. Structure. There is a couple. Character event, but there's also character. Object reference. Yes. Set player character. There we go. I'm smart. And now... Oh, and now what we do is we go back to the designer and we basically bind it. So progress, bind, create binding. And there we go. Get HP because we have the variable. Oh, we can just get HP. From target this, I'm guessing. No, just get HP. Yeah, I guess that this wouldn't work because this blueprint must have a connection. Yeah, but this one isn't working for them. Player object reference. Character requires a BP player. That's the same thing though, isn't it? Hold on now. This... What's the difference between them? Yeah, it's less pretty, but... There we go, we have 100, and now what we can do is we can go back to player, and in order to check that it works, we can go to... Construction, no, event graph, yes. And basically whenever we hit the space for jump, then what we do is we get HP. No, just get HP. No, just get HP. Get HP bar percent. No, get HP. There we go. And subtract. And just like that. That was unexpected. You're supposed to walk in such a way so that every single time you jump, it's setting the HP to 1 minus itself. That's not what's supposed to happen, is it? That's interesting. Shouldn't there be 100 of them? What's the maximum size of that bar, though? Okay, wait now. Wait now, how and what and where? Health bar, yes. And over here, designer, if I may. Can I just... No, I can double it. Cool. Left, right, percent. This, exactly, but... How do you set the maximum minimum value? I would get health just straight up. From my character, yeah, ridiculous. Okay, the one thing I don't quite get is how is the bar supposed to know? Because what if I went from 0 to 1,000? Then how's the bar supposed to know that 1,000 is the maximum? Right now I'm guessing that the bar... Well, actually, the bar behaves in a really weird way. But fill color, nice and red. But progress percent... Can't change that, so that's interesting. Left to right, fill from center, I really like that. Buff and style, mask is used to paint the fill image. Is Marique? Where's Marquis? Who's Marquis? Progress, percent. And I guess so. So if it's percent, it should be from 0 to 100. I think that's how percent work, right? Okay, so if I hold space, then wait, is it from holding space? Yes, it is. So it happens, then it disappears. So what if we would in which case if we were to, and then yes, exactly, just divide by 100, not by 0. I don't think dividing by 0 would help us in this current situation. I am a genius. Alright, yeah, great. I love it. Honestly, yeah, I do. I like it. Also, for some reason, I don't know why, but with the scaling, I know it might be ugly for most people, but with the scaling, how it's scaling, you know, on all the sizes, I feel like it would be festive. It would be weird. I'm all for weird. As a square, look at this. I don't know why, but I like it. Alright, great. That was as you can see, all of this easy stuff. The only reason why I added the HD is because I would like some debug info. And well, this is some really nice debug info. So there we go. Now the second one. Let's add some stuff to pick up. So basically in content, we have rigid, we will also add new folder, pickables, things you can pick up. And new folder, health. Today we don't bother with graphical stuff, that's for the next stream, so we can do anything. We can add a fucking, I don't know, blueprint, and that would be actor, and it will be a pickup HP actor. There we go. We could drop it, but not now yet. And now with this, in this pickup HP, we can add audio. A sphere. I like it. It's a sphere. It's a red sphere. No, you don't. Wow, say, oh, it's compiling shaders every time. Compilation and baking are all very important in these cases, because that's the reason why the game runs in real time, honestly. That's why it runs so quickly. That's why the Unreal Engine is so unreally beautiful, while at the same time unreally quick. Unbelievably. No, unreally seems funny fun. Basically, if I'm guessing correctly, then collide... If collides... If what? Body collision. If... Okay. This one I won't do myself, but I will have to look up, obviously, the function. Real Engine 5 collision check. Check if it's colliding. Interaction trace, collision... Static, physics, body. No, not... I don't want physics. I just want to check if it's colliding. Okay, there will be some sort of trace, right? Trace. Is there sphere trace? There is sphere trace by channel. First blocking hit, no. First hitting counted. Only if it's preferred. Unreal Engine 5. Check if two objects collide. Trigger box. Is that what it is? Custom BP branch. Begin overlap. Okay. Overlap. Actor overlaps another actor. Yeah. Is there really... am I really supposed to... Isn't there a better one where you basically pick which actor? Overlap. If overlaps, no. Fudge, that would be so perfect. Overlaps. No. Event begin. Because this seems inefficient. Should I care about efficiency though? Should I really care about efficiency? Fine. I won't care about efficiency. If branch other actor equal, if other actor is equal to the... How do I do it in the HP? Whatever, just give me this. If these two are the same thing, then if false, do nothing. If true, give me this. And if true, then set a... Wait, no, shouldn't be here. I'm an idiot. Cast failed. Cast to BP player. I don't care what happens if cast fails. Set HP. I'm not that much for safe coding. Target HP and then add 10 to it. Ah, boy. Target self, obviously, I'm such an idiot. This. Simple. And now we go over here, if we... No, well, I guess I switched color of the blocks. If we add a ball, then we lose HP, and we get nothing. We get nothing in return. We cannot get into a ball. Alright, cool. So, this... unless the pickup, that there's one more possibility. Overlap that's a smart overlap, which means over here we would need this to, we'd need to remove collision. Can collide, is there maybe collide? Advanced pre-computed visibility, advanced, no. Light mass, no. Don't care about those. What? Yep. Without changing the colors, I set collision disabled when, okay. So we have to go for the player and we have to do set collision this, why is there only enabled? Oh, well, no collision. No physics collision. Yes. Target is not self, only pickup HP. This. We can get sphere, but I just want to get pickup. Yeah, I know you need thing. What? What did I do? How did I, and how and what now? What did I do in the health bar? Get player index. Get player specific to a player thing. Oh boy. Annoying, very annoying. I just don't want player to collide with physically with this. So can I turn off in options maybe? Disable collision in options. Set disable collision. Yeah, that's kind of sounds like something I'd be interested in. Set disable collision. That's it. Target safe. Self. Okay, cool. So pick up and when begin play, set disable collision. That is easier. That is easier, honestly. Can I compile this? Wow! That was quick. That was send and close, send restart. Fudge! I was supposed to. Okay. You know what? Okay. So what? Did it take me like 5 hours to get it to crash? By the way, without trying. That's important. If I was trying, then it'd be easier. If you try to crash something, then you will. Things that are uncrashable are also really annoying to use. Detected that that did not shut down restore. Yeah, restore selected if you could. Wow. Wow. I messed up that badly, huh? Well done. Festive. Okay, I'm guessing cannot compile because accessor is a set disable collision. Must have an input wire into it. Must have an input wired into it, but what input? Accessor. Well, I'm guessing that the tutorial, no tutorial documentation will be just as useful, right? Once again, the taskbar is dead. Alright. Target. Physics constraint component using reference. This is not helpful. Physics constraint component. Get physics constraint. No. Get physics. Just get physics in general. Okay. Set disable collision. Attached. So when the bodies attached to the constraint can collide. Or not. No, it's not as useful. Collision. Set disable collision. Disable. Yeah, there's only this. It doesn't quite work. So I would like it to. Can I just disable collision? So just disable collision. Unreal Engine active disable active collision. Yes, disable active collision. Am I having a stroke? You're doing it with nodes, so I don't actually quite care if I do it with nodes. Any damage? No. Set collision enabled. No, I just would prefer to do it with options. Collision, but I mean there is no really collision here. That's what I'm such an idiot. Details of this. First of all, let me also open the correct word maybe, which would be test. Sig. Right? New map, sorry. Wrong one. Whoops. This. Yes. Collision. And now ignore collisions, generate overlap events during. Can I just turn it off? Turn off collision. Is that really not a thing? Because I would certainly seem useful if I could just turn them off. Maybe right here there'll be options for that. No boy, class settings. Yeah, it's the same thing. Maybe even the general idea of collision is wrong. I just had to do one thing. Alright. Maybe. Now, this is physics collisions, yeah, so not what we are interested in. Unreal Engine 5 disable player collision with an actor. Not temporarily, only just disable them. Yes. This is C++, to be fair, but punch collision. What is that? What is that? They're punch collisions. Something different. Not quite as helpful. I'm trying to do a pickup. That's basically what I'm trying to do. Also, Unreal Engine 5 kill actor. Actually, why am I looking this up? I'm guessing that if I'm like, can't you just kill actor? Like, no. All right. Or maybe destroy. Destroy. These things are usually always called, yeah, they are always violent. These options are always violent. Which means that if it's true, then do all of these things and then also destroy actor. Yes, but when this overlap thing is not really as cool as I thought it would be, actor begin overlap. Hit, event hit. Okay. We are low on health and... Oh! I feel so smart! There we go. Cool. Fun. Fantastic. Yeah, so those are the two things. What else would there be? Well, so far what we did is we basically made a system. Not a system. We made a variable for health. That's it. It's not a system. It's a fucking variable. We added something which after you pick up, you get health. From which after you pick up, you get health. Now we can, I don't know, add enemies. That's rather ridiculous. Because we could also add something which if you touch, you lose health, but does the same thing, except instead of adding, we just subtract. That's boring. So we might as well add an enemy. Our enemy will be, well, title from Swim Fighting Squares. Our enemy will be a square. That's what it will be. Well, a cube. Oh yeah, I did miss that. Whoops. I'm sorry. The title of the stream shouldn't be Fighting Squares. It should be Fighting Cubes. Make it basic geometry. Cubes. There we go. Now it's correct. I'm having trouble breathing. It's my heart, my lungs. Because if it's my heart and I should chill the coffee is my lungs, then nothing I can do. Might as well keep drinking. Alright. In content, we will also have new folder enemies. There we go, enemies. And we'll have a first enemy, which will be basic enemy. Or be actually enemy cubed. Funny. Blueprint class. It will be a pawn. No, it will be an actor. Yes, it will be an actor, which will be the enemy cube. There we go. And I suppose I should rename that right away to BP underscore enemy cube, because not BP underscore, because that's the well, I rename BP underscore enemy cube, because that's for some reason the standard. And now what we can do is we can, well, first of all, add a cube, because, you know, we're fighting cubes here. Basic shape, metal, material. Why'd you use metal? No. World grid, can I, isn't there a button to create a new one, or? let's do it all weird, like, so that all the good things in the world are red. No, the bad ones are blue or something. Oh, okay, that's an engine, which means we should go for enemies, and in enemy cube we should also add a material, which will be enemy material. Obvious stuff. Alright, now we take this, then just RGB, right? Or just color. Isn't there like generate color? No? What the heck? Should we... sRGB? No. Excuse me, what should I... What... Make base color? No. Make color? No. Generate... Create... No. Color pick? No. Huh? Huh. Huh. Color. It's just called color. Okay. And now it won't be red, only it will be blue. Because it's our enemy! Alright, great. We have two colors now. And now you will be the enemy material. There we go. Yellow, it's yellow. It's blue square, our enemy. Now here's the thing, if I'm not mistaken, there's just AIs, right? Wasn't there like something like AI or no? Am I wrong? Am I wrong on this? Artificial intelligence, environment, query, behavior tree, blueprint class for console. Give me a second, let me just check one thing. Unless I did do it wrong, and this shouldn't be an actor, only it should be a character. Pawn that increase ability walk around, yeah. BP enemy cube. And just add a cube of an enemy material. There we go. And now over here we should have AI. We don't. Why don't we? Isn't that interesting? Let me once again look it up. Unreal Engine. Pawn, oh, that's what we have to do. We have to add, and we have to add pawn sensing. That's what it is. Yeah, enemy sensing. Well, this would be more of a player sensing, right? Player sensing, enemy sensing would suggest that you are sensing the enemies when you are not. And now, even there was just node walk, right? Yeah, so there is in event graph, there is on C pawn. There we go. And now just, is there just like walk? No? AI move 2. AI move 2. Yeah, cool. On C pawn, and this is the pawn that it's seeing, I'm guessing. Right? And destination, let's move to... I don't know. I don't know. Well, I mean... Is this the pawn it's seeing? Because then get pawn position, no, get pawn location, nav agent location, kinda. Is it? Is that what it is? Because can I then just do this? I mean, it works. Certainly does. Quite a large area. What happens if I move closer? Will you come after me? I'm here, I'm jumping right in front of you. You don't care, do you? No, you do not. Although I can... Wait, can I really... Huh. Festive. There we go, some health. Pick me up. Nice. So you don't care. That ain't great. Alright, tutorial, I may need you. What did you do? Okay, here's how the tutorial person did that. They basically took the on C pawn. Let me just move those away. And on C pawn, they did set... Well, they first created a variable which is called is seeing. And then set is seeing to true, and then they did follow player, which was input the next thing, which would be a branch on get is seeing. I don't get why. Okay, just maybe because there was more than just to have more than one option for this. That would seem logical, certainly. And then AI move 2, and if it is seeing the player, then the AI should move to where? Oh, it should move self. Okay, so self, get a reference to self, there we go. And then destination, which would be what? Get player character. So this should work, right? I have no idea. As if I would know. It doesn't! This dumb block. Just doing nothing. I can use it to bounce up, but that's it. Oh, because that's what you do. You put it the target actor instead of destination. So break this link. There we go. Compile and play. And how you doing right now? No, you don't care. You do not care about me one bit. All right. How is your visibility? Player sensing. Sound age. Oh, the age. Okay, that. Okay, I see. Vision angle. Okay, you see in only one direction. I guess it makes sense, but then do I have to like walk around you in order for you to see me, or? Doesn't quite work. Nav mesh bones volume. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I mean, doesn't, but whatever. Is it for me to like search, or do I have to volumes? Nav mesh bounds volume. Certainly would seem right. So then, if we scale it to be, well, massive, because that's the way I like it. What now? It's chasing us! Oh yeah! Oh boy, you're quick. You are faster than me. Why are you faster than me? But there we go. We achieved the goal. It's chasing us. Is it pushing me too? Or am I crazy? I go like this. I'm quick. I know we can use it to do some sick jumps. Is it rotating on its own? It's not. Have to walk in front of it in order for it to chase us. And then we can just do those sick tricks. Ha! You won't find me here! Boom, disappeared. Magic, I know. Sick! We have an AI. It's basic, because it is. Hi there, but yeah, nothing much. Just having fun. Just, you know me, just having fun. Enjoying the stream. There we go. You see, all of the games I was playing were too easy for me, and that's why I just decided to make my own. Need a sip. Alright. This is actually way easier than I expected. I expected it to be easier, I didn't expect it to be that easy. What else is there? Well, I suppose movement options. Because Unreal Engine has everything. It's ridiculous. It's no walk. Alright, cool. Now what? Well, now, if we have in logic, this logic, that's where we put it. If we have destroy actor, then we surely should have create actor. Spawn actor from class. Yeah, I was guessing. Okay, cool. Right now, what we can also do, in case we want it, if we want to, might as well. Blueprint class, we can make an actor, I'm guessing. Cube generator, whatever. For now, let's first edit this by adding a plane. Yeah, bread might as well. Moving mechanics in 3D game that I never finished. Yeah, it's fun to do those things. Oh, whoops. Go event graph. No, I feel like maybe on today's stream I'll make it with movement mechanics. There are a couple of fun ideas. Oh yeah, that's right. Spawn act none. Not none, only event tick. No, that would be a lot of them. Delta seconds, not quite. What would we be looking? We could make it a time interval, but that still seems quite inefficient. Let's instead do it for debug. You know what? Let's add the debug. Let's add the debug button, because why not? Player controls, and let's add input action. Yeah, and let's call it input action debug. That's it. Good enough. Open it up. Digital bool, yes, makes sense, certainly. And mapping, let's add. Will you all open the second I add another one? Of course you will, because so many of you. Debug. Let's. Why do you keep opening? Which one would be our debug button? Something far away, like O seems fine. Good enough. And now basically input action debug. So whenever we press debug, we play this and we create a class. What class? Well, we create enemy BP enemy cube. Spawn transform. Yes, that would be transform. Well, just up, right? Vector. now multiply. There we go. And can I just attach a vector to it? I can, surprisingly, yes. And now if I do 10 to move it, 100 actually, I don't know how I do this. That's it actually, that's all there is to it. And now if I didn't put it in, that's great. Enemies, we can delete this one. And add a generator, festive. Now press play, if I press O, nothing happens, that's not good. Not quite what I was looking for. Instigator, new active specified transform class. Well, yeah. Object class you want to construct. I did input that, right? Yeah, it's constant. Well, not that far. Maybe just 111 times 100 for this. Unless it spawns in the middle. No, that still doesn't explain it. Oh! Alright, let's first check if O works, because if it doesn't, then I'm being a fool for nothing. Player blueprints, BP player. And over here every time we jump, we change our HP, but let's switch it up a bit so that we will have input action, debug as the exact same set. Recently there's an easier way to disconnect them, but this works just fine. There we go. Now compile, set, and oh yes, it works, but don't be spawning. That's weird. Maybe it's, I don't know, in the ground. Is that the issue? I don't think it would be. Yeah. Something's clearly off. Spawn actor, BP enemy cube, yes. Spawn transform. Break. Maybe. Oh, wait. Transform position. Transform position, yes. Matrix, alright, so matrix structure. No, break matrix, make matrix, make matrix. Festive. There's more. Obviously, there is more. Why do we need these? Wait, what kind of matrix is that? With 4 planes? I mean, 4 vectors, that's very basic. For 3D, you're usually using 4 vectors. If you want, you can go and, I don't know, see any Vulkan tutorial. For more info, what? Planes. Transform. Get active transform on target self. Not quite. I am looking for BP enemy. Not quite. Fine, itself. It's self transform with. Oh wait, that actually does make sense. Yeah, with the, I'm such an idiot, obviously. Excuse me, what is the difference between them? We have transform, right? Transforms from active space to word space. Matrix to transform. To transform matrix, yes, this. Okay, so this is a matrix, and this is a matrix. No, this is a vector 4 structure. Obviously it is. What's the difference? Oh wait, it's only a vector 4. Oh, it makes sense. Vector 4 to matrix. Yeah, it doesn't make matrix. Oh, I guess you can do that. Can I just use the... No, I cannot. This is returning a vector 4 structure. Vector 4. What I don't get active transfer. You know what? Just spawn it inside. I don't care. As if I care. It doesn't work. Fine. I won't be bothered with this then. Let's do actually some movement things, because movement stuff is easy and fun to make, and I like him. I like him a lot. So, what kind of movement we're thinking? Well, dash obviously is fun. Climbing is fun, and because I already did everything I was supposed to do on the stream, it's really quick, an hour. Because obviously we're still learning. Well, I am learning. I don't know how you, but I am still learning this. That's why I want to do these simple things. So, you know what? We could just do movement. Tomorrow we'll do the graphical stuff, animations, model stuff like that. For now, I like it this way. So yeah, so tomorrow we'll make basically a model for the health. We'll make no, we won't make the model for the enemy, but we will animate the model for the enemy and animate the model for the player and all of those fun stuff. So what I like to do is for the BP player, dash. When it's triggered, what would we do? Well, we will launch player. Launch character. We'll launch it in the get actor for with vector. Get actor rotation, kind of. Rotator to vector, unrotate vector, rotate vector, rotator, rotate vector. Oh boy, there we go. That's something. Oh, that's launch velocity, and that's rotating vector, which means get actor forward vector. I feel like I'm adding two rotations together, and because of that it won't really work. Yeah, I didn't think so. We could also always use this with add 100. Or actually 400, like this, and just like this, and compile, and there we go. And well, 400 might be a lot, but if we add 40, and then if we multiply, there we go, like this, and then if we multiply everything by 100. Oh yeah, this didn't do forward because, okay, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I think that's a decent dash, you know. I just feel like it's pretty decent. And actually, yeah, we can do it mid-air, so. Alright, cool. We have a dash. The thing is, I really want this game to be quick. Really, really quick. Dash will not be permanent, it won't be flying, and because of that, we might as well add another variable, which is dashed. It won't be a float, it will be an integer preferably, which you don't see many integers in gaming actually. So that's interesting, get dashed. And also another max dashed. There we go. Get, well, or set actually. We will set it on the beginning. For now we'll set it to 1, I think. Yeah, I feel like that's fine. Families given with a capitalism. Alright. Now I have an idea. How about I play some stipendium? Because it's really quiet, don't you think? It's really quiet on the stream. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Ah, it might have been a bit. Oh, never mind. It's just my headphones are so loud. And fine print. Yeah, I know fine print's good, but there we go. We told you so. That's more like it. Remember me on the couch last. Remember me I'm that guy who laughed at constantly. Oh, okay, cool. Then 2. Is this good enough? Yes, and yes. Cool. So we'll set that maximum dash to 1, and basically what we'll do is we will get a branch simple with a conditional. And now if is greater, if it's smaller actually, less, if dashed is less than max dash, then yeah, you can dash. If else, then you have to wait. That was subsequently. Listen, okay, there we go. And now every single time you go, then you set decrement int. Lovely. Wait, can you really decrement these? Set dash. Is that like decrement? No. Shame. I mean, there's still decrement. As we car through your friends, so get busy running. But we saw it coming. You thought it was funny when my oven had a gun in. There we go. And basically we'll decrement them, which means right now we are entitled only to 1 dash. That's it. We are not. It cares not for how many times I dash, which is weird because we should decrement the dash and set the dash to decrement itself, which is weird because then if it's I decremented it, I should increment. I'm such an idiot. That's the reason. Nobody can Facebook say this up, and now it will work. Now I can only dash once, and then nothing. All right, now is it like on floor? Action, transaction, action if touches the floor. Touches the ground. On actor hit. It's falling. Oh, that's actually very lovely, kind. But I need it as an action. Yeah, this would be an issue, right? Oh, actually, maybe not. Oh, this is actually still be so much more efficient. As we cut through your friends, so I never dream I'll become a cleaner. No, it actually won't work. Yeah, caramba. I need it as an input action. Yeah, but I need the general floor. I need the general floor. Character hits the floor, yes. Event unlanded. I love you all. Unlanded. Where's meet you maker? I'll tell you later. And basically over here we would set dashed to 0. And now I can just dash like this. It's really actually festive. It's like bunny hopping, except better. Oh wait, you can kind of like, if you get some momentum with this, you can just hold space and keep that momentum. Well, you still lose it, but not as quickly. That's nice. I like it. Alright, cool. Dashing. Festive, very hard to do. We have a set of max dashes too, which is neat because right now I can just set this to a 2 on the beginning. Not 21, but 2. And right now I have stronger dashes, or... Well, that's the issue, isn't it? Yeah, so somehow I have to do it so that it stops dashing. start it, maybe. Maybe that's the solution. Break to trigger it. Angel for the spot. Okay. Started. Great. Now we have to spam in order to have this nice bunny hopping effect, but you know. You can still do the jumping. Okay, cool. Great. That was hard. What else would it? Well, one thing that I really enjoy in games, and I do love it, is a grappling hook. I just love it. In Deep Rock Galactic, I played always as a scout. I love Just Cause, even though these two games have completely different grappling hook. Every single time there's a game option to have a grappling hook, I do. This is amazing. Minecraft mode for grappling hook is just outstanding. So yes, grappling hook would be neat, but can I do it actually? I don't think so, honestly. The downward spiral, hell for shelter. Want the ride? Don't you know you have to be this tall to die? Next stream we will do animations. In 2 streams we will do guns. That's festive. But I'm thinking right now, what else could I do to make my life easier? Control. Oh yeah, right. So, so here's the thing. Another. I think that might be actually the last thing for this stream. It's a very short stream, to be fair, but you know. Oh well. Controls. Yes, another, which will be input, and it will be input action, and it will be input action. Crouch. Festive. The machine are those pipes down. Of a starving artist, well the artist's heartless. Get discarded, starred in the pond with the art of darkness. There we go, saved. And over here, input action crouch, and basically is falling, festive, triggered, and brunch. I'm pretty certain there's just crouch built in, unless I'm wrong. Crouch, yep. There's just crouch built in. If you're falling, if you're not falling, then crouch, and then there's also uncrouch. Uncrouch, yeah. If completed. Maybe I shouldn't use triggered. Maybe I should use started. And if is falling, then launch character. There we go. Except I would like, you know what I would like to do actually, to get this entire jumping thing exact same, except to have it. There we go. So if it is true, then if you can dash, then remove it and do it as -0.04 and multiply by 0.01. No wait, by 10. And this one, yeah, I can give it. And there we go. And just like that, when you use crouch, because first of all, it doesn't seem to walk on the ground. There we go. If you're falling, you can use the crouch to fall down. Oh yeah, I suppose this should be -0.2. There we go. Oh, -0.5. So basically you will suddenly start moving at half, well, not quite at half the speed, but you will get jacked back. So let me just over here change this to a 5 because we're having fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, it's not quite as good as I would like it to be. Launch character, how about XY override? Not here, only here. XY override and 0. Well, let's just do it as a 1 and 10, yes. It's instantly kind of falling down, I don't like it as much. But how about 0, 0 and time it by 100, which would mean dividing original speed by, not quite dividing it by 10. Stops instantly. What happens if I multiply it by 1,000? It's not 1,000. 5,000 because it's not falling quick enough. And there we go. Maybe it shouldn't be XY override. Maybe it should just be 300 to kind of, you know, to not speed up as much as you'd like. I mean, I like it. I like this very much, not gonna lie. I really like this. Because it gives you speed and control. If you could fly, yeah, right now control does nothing. So it's speed, but kind of skillful. Because you could just use shift to, you know, travel really quickly, but then you don't really have a control. Because if you do 5 times shift, then you have no control. You can do nothing. You're just flying forward. It's kind of like flying fish, you know. You're flying forward, you have no control, which means you can't fall down to a shark and then you'll die. But on the other hand, if you're doing it kind of more skillful, then you can do 1, 2, 3, and then control when you need to stop, to go on the ground and, you know. I like it. Yeah, that'll be it for this stream, I think. Because I can't listen, in between the stream I'll probably add a grappling hook or something like that, but for now that could be it. It was a festive stream. Since when was this off? Since when was the visual off? Anyone mind telling me? Okay. Alright. Follow the director indeed. For now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching and have a great day. Bye!